Now, your exclusive 7-storm team forecast.
And welcome back, everybody. Sleep Tight Weather View takes us to a look at Quincy University there. Seeing a lot of blue sky. Those clouds are starting to increase from the west. A very, very warm, hot day really here in the tri-states. Felt like July out there as that southerly wind really quite strong out there brought up that humidity. You definitely felt it as you stepped outside this morning. We'll take a look at those numbers here. A high of 91 degrees officially in Quincy, and our low was 69 degrees. That is 14 degrees above the average for both the high and the low. And notice no precipitation just yet, although that I think will change as we continue to see storms building off to the west here. A quick look at that allergy index. Do have that weed concentration at the high level and a mold concentration, mold spore count there at a high concentration. And then we got a little bit of grass pollen out there as well. Check it out, the Macomb sky cam. We have blue skies, but again, there are some clouds building in there, mostly sunny skies. That dew point at 66 degrees. A little bit more humid than we felt recently, and that wind is south at 16 miles per hour. It is pretty breezy out there, no doubt about it. Temperatures in the 80s right now. Looks like a little cooler to the west than it is to the east. Jacksonville, you're still hanging around that 90-degree mark at 89, but out to the west there in Kirksville, you guys are at 84 degrees. Now, if I step out of the way, you can see some of the heavier showers trying to generate off to the west here. Looks like a decent one right in Schuyler County. That's moving off to the east and then off just to the west of the viewing area there. And we're going to see those continue to try and intensify just out to the west here. Here's the actual cold front still well back northwest Iowa into southeast Nebraska here. You can see storms developing along that right there in extreme southeast Nebraska. We're going to continue to watch these storms move into our area, and they're really forming along a cold front that's going to be pushing through towards our area late tonight into tomorrow. Now, low pressure here at the surface, there's actually 2 areas of low pressure, and this one is going to really kick off more thunderstorms into tomorrow afternoon along this cold front as this low pressure rides up. With that instability and the humidity in the air, could see some stronger storms even starting in the late morning hours for tomorrow. As we get into tomorrow evening, yeah, we could see widespread showers and thunderstorms again with the humidity in the air and that cold front and the low pressure firing off these storms. Some of them could be on the strong to possibly severe side. So you're going to want to pay attention to the weather here coming up in the next couple of days. Once that cold front passes, got our good friend high pressure moving in from the northwest. That'll give us cooler and drier weather for the foreseeable future. Now, Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk for our northern and extreme northwestern viewers, and that is on a 2 on a category from 1, or a scale from 1 to 5, excuse me. Marginal risk for the rest of us tomorrow, and then by tomorrow, I'm sorry, that was today. Tomorrow, day 2 now, the slight risk for most of us now, and then a marginal risk for our southern and eastern viewers. So again, the potential for severe weather will be there. Looking at the weekend, once that cold front passes, temperatures getting up into only the lower 70s. Lots of sunshine, maybe a few lingering showers by Saturday. Those lows tonight will get down to the low 70s to the north, upper 60s to the upper 60s to the north. I'm all switched around today. Upper 60s to the north, lower 70s to the south. Highs tomorrow get into the low 80s to the north and upper 80s to the south. I figure, make sure I got that right. The 7-day forecast, yeah, a good chance that everybody sees widespread showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could be on the strong to severe side. Make sure you stay with us and pay attention to the weather tomorrow because it could get a little dicey out there. Main threats are going to be some strong winds and a little bit of hail. That cold front comes through, gives us maybe some lingering showers on Saturday, but the weekend looks a lot cooler. Temperatures getting down in the 50s and a slow warm-up, but dry for next week.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Chris Dewar in next.